Hi, it's Monday, March 27th, and I did not record a vlog last week, but I wanted to put up just a really short little mini vlog, an update for you because things are going really well. I have been on my increased dose of thyroid medication for a little over a week now. So I take 2 medications for thyroid, for hypothyroidism. All of this just started last fall. And if you have ME/CFS, you should definitely keep testing full thyroid panel because it is something that commonly goes wrong with us. And it makes you feel awful. So it's been about just a little over a week and a half since my doctor increased the dose of one of my thyroid medications. And I think I can finally say that I am back to what I consider my normal baseline, which is pretty good. Able to be fairly active. I still need a nap every day and 9.5 hours of sleep at night, but in between that, I can do quite a bit. And yesterday was like my big test. It was a beautiful day. We had 3 days of rain this weekend, nonstop. And then yesterday was just beautiful and sunny, high about 60. And so my husband and I went and walked along a beautiful creek near us. And it was the longest walk I've been able to manage in a long time. It was almost an hour. And I also use my phone to count steps and as another way for me to monitor when I'm doing too much. And typically, for the last couple of years at least, I only got a smartphone in 2020, and I only started using this step counter about 1.5 years ago. But typically for me, 4,000 steps a day is like my upper limit. That, if I go beyond that, I'm probably going to crash the next day. Well, yesterday our hike was almost an hour long. It was completely flat because it was along the creek bed. So that was good. But at the end of the day, I had done 6,600 steps throughout the day, which is like stunning. I mean, if you look at the graphs on the step counting page, it's like head and shoulders above anything else in the last year. And I feel okay today. In fact, I just took a walk around my neighborhood, all the way around my neighborhood, which is quite hilly. For the last year and a half, I've just been doing little walks in the flat part in front of our house, around my little cul-de-sac, part way down to the next cul-de-sac, but not all the way because it's too hilly. So I just joined my husband on a walk all the way around my neighborhood. It's a small neighborhood, but it is hilly, so this is huge for me. My heart rate stayed below my anaerobic threshold the whole time, and I'm feeling good. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with monitoring heart rate, monitoring steps, anaerobic threshold, I will link down in the notes below to my video all about using a heart rate monitor and counting steps as a way to monitor when you've overdone it, to keep from overdoing it so that you don't crash. And that's the other metric that I just checked before I came on here, and that is that it's been a full month, over a month really, since I've had a bad crash day, like lie on the couch, can't do anything. So I think things are finally looking up for me. It's been the result of a lot of focus with my doctors, with medications, with different treatments. And again, I'll link some of my previous videos below and blog posts that tell you all about, why I relapsed in the first place and what has helped me to recover. So I just wanted to share the good news that I'm feeling so much better, and I'm going to include some photos and videos here at the end from our walk yesterday, which was beautiful. So you can I'll end this video with a nice dose of lovely nature. Studies show that while being out in nature is very beneficial for both mental and physical health, just looking at pictures of nature improves your physical and mental health. So just watching this video, I hope will help you. Hey, one more thing I wanted to share, another bit of good news, huge good news. I'm just up for my nap this afternoon, and before I edit and upload this, I wanted to share the great news that today is our older son's first day ever of full-time work. He just got his first job in his professional field that he studied in college, environmental engineering and sustainability. And he has been sick since he was 10 years old. He got ME/CFS at 10, and then 3 different tick infections at 12. So for 18 years, he's been struggling and overcoming one challenge after another. And we finally, with a combination of treatments, the right doctors and medications and diet, and a big piece of the puzzle for him was discovering he was severely gluten intolerant. So taking gluten out of his diet made an enormous difference. That was just a couple years ago. The fact that he is able to work full-time now is it's a miracle to my husband and I. And to our son. I'm speechless. We've been walking around all day with big smiles on our faces and occasionally just bursting into tears of joy. It's a big day for us. So I wanted to share that. And now on to, I'll leave you with some sights and sounds of nature. Big beaver dam across the creek right here. A beautiful, bright, sunshiny day. There's an old pump house on the opposite shore.